welcome to another episode of SRBTV as we continue our E3 2017 coverage. This time we are joined by Richard, whose
hi everyone.
Awesome as hell fiance runs Nerdy Chic Universe. Say hi, Mari.
Hello.
There we go. So, let's get started. For those who watched our last two videos, now we're going to be starting our pre-show, which is going to be our expectations, hopes, and dreadings. And before I forget, because Christopher was about to remind me, I am Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And I'm Richard.
So let's get started. Okay, my expectations. Assassin's Creed Origins. They showed gameplay, a small gameplay walkthrough yesterday, along with an actual trailer for the game, with the release date for the end of October. Ancient Egypt. First, looking at the first ever Brotherhood, Assassin Brotherhood.
Yeah, exactly. Taking a look at that, and it looks awesome, and hopefully we'll probably maybe get either another trailer or maybe some more gameplay footage of probably new features that they're going to include in the game.
Exactly. Next up, we have The Crew 2. That's that a while ago they did it was that countrywide heist game, racing game. It didn't really do well, from what I heard, and they're apparently doing a sequel according to a leak from a couple weeks ago. Of course, Far Cry 5, we already did a trailer reaction to that, which you can guys see on this channel.
Yeah, you can probably see we do.
So we're going to probably get a walkthrough for that. Since you don't know, Richard, this is going to be the first Far Cry game to take place in America.
Yeah. Oh no, Far Cry 5, yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah, it's going to take place in a fictional
Hope,
county.
Montana.
Hope County.
Hope County in Montana.
Pretty much, and you're tasked with stopping
backwoods, and it's some backwoods.
And it's very interesting because it's getting a lot of controversy behind it. You know, the theme behind it. That's why it's getting a lot of controversy with it. So
then we got South Park: The Fractured Butthole, because that game's been. Mari, you can laugh. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I played South Park games before back in the past.
Yeah.
So
this is one that this is one I'm actually interested in.
And she watched me play a lot of the, and she was with me through a lot of Stick of Truth. So
okay,
she knows what to expect.
Yeah. It's been delayed to odds ends forever, but now has a release date for when was it? Like in a couple months from now?
I think so. I don't remember.
So we're probably gonna get a little bit more, or probably gonna get like a South Park in joke that they've been taking forever to get this game out.
Yeah.
And Just Dance. Of course, Just
Dance. An actual animated bit from the guys.
That's what Easy Allies are saying. It's like, you have Butters come out and talk about that, and then Cartman going, "Shut up, Butters."
Shut up, Butters.
Just Dance 2018, because another year means another Just Dance, awkward dance session. And DLC packs. I'm expecting some for Watch Dogs 2, Ghost Recon Wildlands, and For Honor. Though For Honor, I'm kind of split on because it's been out longer than Ghost Recon and Watch Dogs 2 have.
Yeah. Again, mine was about the same there, pretty much, which is for the expectations a little bit more for what to expect to see. One, I definitely want depending on how they're gonna go with it, but the Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, pretty much. That's
what I was gonna talk about.
The hybrid, pretty much. So hopefully we'll get some type of trailer or gameplay.
There's a rumor that it's not going to be shown at Nintendo's Direct, but they're going to show it at the Ubisoft,
because they're the one. They're probably going to.
And they expect to come out, I believe, in August or September.
Yeah, August or September, but hopefully we'll get some type of trailer, gameplay, or even a release date to see when that's going to come out.
Yeah, new Trials game. Because last few years, there's been the Trials expansion, the Trials crossover.
Yeah.
So I'm picking a new Trials game. And finally, a new IP, pretty much.
Yeah, a new IP.
Because you showed me they had a teaser trailer for the Ubisoft press conference, and there was one scene where he said, "Can't show footage."
Yeah, we released a trailer getting people hyped up for this, and then it's like, all right, let's check it out. And all of a sudden they show it, and it's like a lot of it's like expletive. It's like it's been taken out. This has been taken out. Oh, he talks in front of he talks about it, and they show like E3, the audience, stuff like that. Their reaction, but it's just like they took out so much, and then he's like, "I'll take care of this." He goes to Facebook. He's like, "Check out this exciting new iconic teaser for E3." He's like, "Wait. Just iconic, not exciting, but iconic teaser trailer." He's like,
"Goddamn it, Ubisoft! That is not how the word iconic works."
Yeah, exactly.
Is that all you got for expectations?
Yeah, that's all I had. I didn't have too many.
Richard, for expectations, just off of that, is there anything you're expecting to see?
Let's see. You guys said most of the stuff I was thinking of. The Just Dance thing I know is going to be ridiculous because, wow, our game looks so much fun to play when it's professional dancers. It's like,
Yeah, but
It's like,
When some awkward guy in cosplay suit at Halloween Matsuri. You know?
yeah, exactly. That's like no.
Or
no,
Omni
no.
Expo.
Yeah, or,
Yeah.
let's see. Honestly, I'm not sure what else to say because I mean
We don't know a lot of stuff.
the only games really that catch a lot of my interest are like, Far Cry, but I've heard a lot about it already.
Yeah.
So I don't know what new they're going to say here. And South Park again, and I play It's Stick of Truth. I'm looking forward to this one, but again, I already pretty much know it. I don't know what else they're going to say.
I don't know. To me, it's like unless you're gonna reveal some new stuff that they've been working on, that's the only thing I could think of.
Okay, so
What about your
hopes?
what would we hope to see?
The one thing I've been hoping to see, though I've never played the series, though, I've heard so much great things about it, and it's been all over the place since the dawn of time, for what feels like the dawn of time, and that's hope to see Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I know the creator of that has been teasing the shit out of it, and possibly teasing it for the Switch,
And
so we could see it here, or we could see it at the Nintendo Direct tomorrow.
And if he keeps doing it, I'm gonna find him and I'm gonna sock him in the mouth.
Because you know what happens at the end of every Ubisoft one. It's either a new IP or a sequel to one of their current IP, to a returning IP. So that's first one. A new Rayman platform. And what I mean is
an actual Rayman platform.
Platform.
like those cool Ubi art ones, pretty much.
Yeah.
A continuation of that. Not any Rabbids stuff. No, just a solid new Rayman platformer.
Yeah.
Scraping. This is part where new Prince of Persia, because that series has been in hiatus for a very long time now.
It's been in mothballs since the movie came out.
Yeah. And then after that, I just started ballparking. New Naruto adventure game, Richard, the Broken Bond one.
Yeah, I know the ones from the 360.
Yeah.
Rainbow Six Patriots. Now you've heard of this game. You heard
I've heard of this one too.
You heard too that it was canceled, but they were going to start from the ground up.
They were gonna.
That was a few years ago. Siege has been out for a couple of years now.
And still waiting to hear something about that.
So
guys.
we could see the new version of Rainbow Six Patriots,
like a teaser or something.
Actually return to form in the tactical military style that the original series was. Because let's be honest, Siege is just pretty much SWAT cops and robbers.
That's all it is, really. Yeah.
And
if I wanted to play SWAT 4, I'd play SWAT 4.
And more games coming to the Switch.
Yeah, more games coming to the Switch. What I had also is maybe possible new Splinter Cell game. Because we haven't heard of one in a while. That'll be interesting because I have played some of the Splinter Cell games and I like where they're going with them. But to see if they're gonna continue it, because that's the last one. Because the last one is when they actually used a whole new actor because of the facial capture and everything. So it'll be interesting if they're gonna still continue to do that and pick up right where they left off from the last game. But that's one that's on my hopes to see. Again, like you said. Rainbow Six, pretty much the Patriots, or even new stuff to bring into the Siege one right now. Any new expansions are downloadable?
I don't. The reason I didn't put Siege DLC down in my expectations because it feels like the game has already given us everything it could possibly give us.
Well, you never know. They're gonna try to milk everybody out of their money just as much as they can, depending on how many people have been playing this game as well. And of course, the new IP, which I'm really hoping for, because last year. A lot of people were mixed with the new IP with the whole extreme sports. I mean, the only funny parts was just when people were crashing into shit. That was it.
Yeah.
That was the only funny part. But that's why people were like, okay, I gotta play this. I can just crash for the hell of it. But hopefully it's a new IP that it'll get everybody really hoping for, a new adventure game or something just gets everybody psyched on, okay, this looks good, What do do you have any hopes for,
Well, this one would be more related to the Sony conference, because honestly, one of the things I would like to see some more of is a particular Capcom property. I loved the Dragon's Dogma game, back on the last generation.
Mm-hmm.
They recently re-released the Dark Arisen expanded version to the PS4 and the PC, and the Xbox One. So I'm hoping that's in them leading up to Capcom maybe at the Sony show or something, revealing that, hey guys, we're actually making a second one. Because I was really mad that they made an MMO version of it.
Yeah.
That only got released in Japan. And I was like, but I wanted to play that. I could play with other people, like
Yeah.
actually with other people, and not just their AI-controlled partners. It's like, but again, they never released it outside of Japan, and I was so sad about that. So I'm hoping that they're actually going to announce that they're doing Dragon's Dogma 2.
Okay, I'll give you that. That kind of was.
But if we're gonna see that today at all, we're gonna see it at the Sony show. 'Cause Ubisoft.
I'll give you that because even though it was not a Ubisoft related, I'll give you that considering you don't have a list and you just wanted something. I'll give you that. You know.
We definitely give you that much. Oh god, the one thing of course I'm most dreaded to see is just dance. Okay, just dance overall.
I put Just Dance dancing.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, because that's how they always start it. Every single one they've started off with is Just Dance, and they always have people coming on stage dancing. It's just like, oh god, it's over
the
with.
thing I said before about the professional dancers. Yeah, sure, this game looks really fun when professional dancers are.
That, but also
Pointless sit-down interviews. Last year they had that Assassin's Creed movie sit-down interview.
it's like we're here for games, not for movies, people.
Wait, I did forget one hope I want to see. I'm hoping that when they show Origins, they show like the glitch of someone trying to run up the pyramids and then sliding back down because they're wearing sandals.
There is
those are terrible for
there is
free.
a scene in the gameplay share where they show the guy sliding down the
He's just
pyramid.
sliding down the whole pyramid.
No, I mean trying to climb up and then sliding back because you're trying to free climb the pyramids in sandals.
Okay.
But
That's all I got. No Division?
no, I thought you mentioned it, but
No, I didn't say Division.
But yeah, for hopes to see pretty much is maybe anything new expansion, any new missions or new new updates for the Division, because I know they're still trying to keep that game strong, because I know they're still trying to focus as well on Ghost Recon Wildlands, which I'm still playing myself. But any new updates?
I actually forgot you had that game.
Yeah, I do have that game, by the way. But anything new to grab more people to bring them back to the Division, just for new missions, new gunplay, new guns, or new updates, anything like that. That's something that pretty much I'm really hoping to see. But one other thing that we did not mention that we love every year is Aisha Tyler.
I didn't put that. I just put most games, but if I had expectation, if I had non-game expectation, it'd be her.
But it's her, because she's a badass gamer, and there are times when she legitimately has some cool reactions where she's like, can I play that now, please?
Well, don't forget, she's also just a great comedian with great timing. So
Yeah, that too. But that too.
So-
Don't get me wrong. That's great as well. But she's still a gamer at heart.
Well,
which is cool.
that's what I'm saying. She brings her enthusiasm and her natural talents and together to give us some actual like fun moments to watch.
Yeah, fun
during the
moments
show.
and legitimately some actual funny, good, legit funny moments that everybody can laugh to. Where it's just like, yeah, that's true. Type of stuff. But that's one I always like how they got her pretty much. So it'd be cool to see her. Definitely see her come back again.
Yeah, and that's all I got.
That's all I got too.
Well, hopefully they do a good job.
Hopefully they do a good job. I'm just hoping they end it with a really good IP. That's really what everyone's hoping for, honestly, because last year was just like extreme sports. Okay.
Frankly, I don't care. I don't care about new IPs. I'm all about the returning IP, and if it's gonna be a returning IP, damn it, guys, just get to Beyond Good and Evil 2 already. Please.
Yeah, I gotta admit that one. I
Please.
never played it. The first one, I really do. After I hear everything about it, it's a game that I definitely wouldn't mind playing myself, just to see.
I played it once back in the day on a friend's copy at their place, but I do have it on my PS3. I've been working my way through it. I have not finished it again on my playthrough, but still, I'm remembering how good this game was. I remember how much I loved it, and I'm just like, guys, come on, you've been teasing it for going on almost 2 decades at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll. Other than that, we'll see you guys on the post show.
Yeah, we'll see you guys after.
All
So enjoy the clips and enjoy our reactions.
All right.
So see you over with. Pull the Band-Aid. Give us just dance already to start off.
No, they're showing off their People Moji logo.
Poop! Poopy sauce!
All you
It's
do
a
is
great
add
and mighty
at the beginning.
poop.
Hey, wait, guys, I'm just gonna have to quote Jim Sterling here for a second.
Sauce.
Oh, you!
Yeah.
Oh, yep, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, they're starting with Mario and Rabbids. Kingdom Battle.
Raving Rabbids, huh?
Yes, I know.
They're doing a crossover game
And
with
it's hitting itself
Mario.
with a question mark block.
Guys,
She knows already, she's saying.
the podcast, IGN.
Oh, look, he got his head stuck in the coin box. I don't know what to think of this game. I'm excited for it. Yeah, I'm worried about it. I'm not excited for it. I'm worried about it. Yeah, I'm so curious about it. Oh no, not the mushroom. Not the mushroom.
The super mushroom. He ate the super mushroom. Oh
You need to hit it right off the bat since it's been leaked.
Wow.
Look at it.
That's what he should say. That's what to get for
Hello,
leaking.
everyone.
That's what he should
Thank
say.
you. We've always wondered what could happen if our crazy rabbits were unleashed upon the world of Mario. Today,
Look at it. Picture.
the dream is reality.
That's me. I'm Mario here.
I'm the crazy guy.
Yeah.
And to talk about this unexpected encounter, it is my great honor to welcome a very special guest, someone I truly admire.
Charles Martin.
Please.
Oh! Miyamoto! Yeah, yeah!
What's that on his arm?
What?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Is that?
Miyamoto-san.
That's a bullet bill buster arm.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
We're not.
That is our screen. That's our screen.
Do you guys see that he's wearing a bullet bill style buster arm?
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, because that's one of the new one of the weapons in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Mega Man buster styled after a bullet bill.
What did you bring?
This is a life-size replica
Oh, look.
Oh, Bill Training!
Holy.
from this game.
Wow. Cool, I'm sure you love it.
I brought
It's
one.
a.
Yeah, this guy's just like, this one's yours.
That's Bill Trent. Don't say that guy. That's Bill Trent.
Yeah, I know.
He's another.
That's a cosplayer's dream.
Ah.
So let's
Let's let them do this.
Oh, I was thinking it was the part where we did this.
No. That's a thumbnail. So we're doing this, going.
Oh, they had to show the guy with the Zelda cell phone case.
じゃあ乾杯
Oh
して
shit.
これほらねゴーストリーコンとちょっと違うでしょ
These are a little bit different from the weapons you see in Ghost Recon.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
different
Bill Trent's a
ways,
really good
very different
translator.
worlds. This one is, I think, very effective in the world of Mario and Rabbit. So,
Those are cool. I want one. And then go, Mega Man, you're fucking perfect.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, who's the guy with the championship though? They keep on showing him.
I'm so proud of Ubisoft's long-standing collaboration with Nintendo. You know, from the DS to the Wii, and more recently for the impressive launch of the Switch. You know,
Dude,
it has
if Reggie
always
came
been,
out, I
we have
would've lost
always
my
been
shit.
inspired by
It's like I said,
He comes in, all he says is my body is ready.
Just goes,
あのいつも
my body
握
is
られて
stretching.
協力いただいて
Okay, here we go.
Yes, thank you very much for all the work that we
Gee, I wonder what other game he's promoting on his
もう
suit.
ほら出会ってから
Can you tell?
25年ですね
I mean, Eves, it's already been about
He has a
25 years
Super
since
Mario
we-
Odyssey pin on his
スイートがね
suit jacket.
UBI さんのブース
It's like I want
Right
that.
above his Nintendo Switch.
もらって社
Now
内
I
の
want
ビデオ
that
に登
kid.
場したりしてましたね
And every year at E3, you're kind enough to invite me to your booth, and we get to take lots of pictures and videos, and I've even recorded messages for Ubisoft employees in the
で
past.
そのためにね、なんか UBI の開発の皆さんのすごい任天堂ゲーム愛みたいなものを感じてきました
So over the years, I've always felt the deep, heartfelt passion that Ubisoft developers have for Nintendo and its characters.
それは一方でね、僕は同じ開発者としてライバルですからこう戦う姿勢で頑張ってきたんですけど
But on the other hand, because we're both software developers, we've also looked at each other as
Is it
kind
me?
of
Please
rivals
be
and
honest.
tried to
Is
see
the
who could
audio
make
like
the
a
best
cat
software.
off?
けどまあイブさんからラビッツの人形をもらったりいろいろして僕の席の前に
That's just how Japanese sounds.
That's how it sounds,
そういうラビッ
yeah.
ツのヒューモ
No,
ア
not
を
for Japanese. I'm looking at Bill Trent.
But of course, I've known the Rabbids characters for many years, and I have many Rabbids figures decorating my desk. And so I've always been a fan of the characters and their humor.
だから今回の話があった時にラビッツがどんなユーモアをこうゲームの中で見せてくれるかすごい楽しみにしてたんですね
So since this project first started, I've been very excited to see what kind of humor the Rabbids could bring to the Mario world.
でただダビッツさんに会った時に
Okay, you see it.
ダビッツさんに一つ
I know it's not.
No, 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 I'm saying it's not
So
bad.
when I met Davide-san, who is the creative director of this game,
The creative director. Oh, he's in tears, Mari.
Yes.
Creative director's in tears.
Wow.
When I met that
Dude,
on, I had
Who did you say today? I worked with Shigeru Miyamoto. I worked with the man who created my
そういうプ
childhood.
ラットフォームゲームじゃなくて、マリオで今まで作ったことのないジャンルのゲームを作ってほしいとお願いしました。
I said, whatever you do, don't try to make a jump game or a Mario platformer. Try to make a Mario game that has never been made before.
There you go.
よかったです
There
ね。
you go.
And it's great.
And I can tell you, it was an exciting, very exciting
It's a big
challenge
shoot.
for all our
I
team.
know,
And I
right?
think we've done something you will love.
I'm sorry.
So,
I see Miyamoto, but
Thank
I
you
say
very
big
much
shoot.
for giving us the chance to perform on this game.
はい、本当に
Gameplay?
こうヨーロッパで作るとこんなものができるのかとかね。それから、UBI さんやっぱりアクションゲームをちゃんと作ってる会社なんで、こう単性のストラテジーゲームっていうもののちゃんとこうテンポのいいゲームが出来上がりました。
And so, of course, because the game is being made in Europe, it has a very unique flavor to it. And of course, Ubisoft is very good at making action games, but this game in particular has a great layer of strategy and tactics to it, but with a very good pace.
Yeah, no,
I
it's,
just realized
it's going
the
to be
screen
fresh,
back is moving a
actually.
little.
So now let's
Like,
welcome
it's a
you,
yo-yo.
Xavier,
Yeah, it's-
you know, the
it's
police
hanging
of the
heavy.
game, and he will show us the game. So thanks again. Thanks again, Miyamoto.
There we go. Now we're gonna show something.
Finally, we can talk about this project. So we've been working on this game for more than 3 years now, and to be at E3 today, on this stage, is just super exciting. So, what is this game exactly? So Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a tactical adventure
You guys know
exclusive for the Nintendo
is
Switch.
styled after
And let's
the
check right
Ultimate
away
Wars?
some gameplay.
Yeah. Here we go. Gameplay. Actual gameplay.
Actual gameplay is
I love Bob Rice's act.
They're chasing a Roomba.
Yeah, that's all I'm seeing right now, dude. Unless that's how you move them
I've been
around.
teleported into the Mushroom Kingdom, and it made the world completely unstable and chaotic. So Mario, as a true hero, wants to save the day. But this time, with some new friends.
Rabbids fuck shit up. Mario comes to clean that shit up.
Rabbids are dressed up as the princess of Luigi.
Rabbit Princess means actual princess.
Yeah.
And at first, they don't really know each other, but in the end,
Points.
they will form this dream team that will potentially save the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yep. Giant sunflower. Talk more, dude.
For like some more fun stuff or
Yeah, it's a toilet for rubber ducky in it.
I know.
And as the game is a turn-based tactical adventure game, combat is a really big part of the concept.
Thank you.
So you will fight wave after wave of rabbit that somehow turn bad, and what we see here is just the very beginning of the game, so it will be perfect to talk about the combat basics. So the two flags you see on the screen here is to tell you this is a battlefield zone. So you'll switch from exploration mode to battle mode. The blue zone
It's a
is
strategy
your movement,
It's a
so you
strategy
move
game.
anywhere you
Yeah,
want in that
Damn it.
zone.
I can't get it.
But you can also use
It was
battlefield
it was
ingredients,
I was
such
hoping it
as,
was Mario and
colors,
Luigi, like
protection.
RPG style.
So Rabbid Luigi here using half cover or full cover. And
I just
also
love
have
Princess
what we
Peach
call jump.
looking at the Princess
So
Peach
by
rabbit,
jumping
that
your
rabbit going,
teammates,
oh,
you can
jump.
expand your zone of movement. So here, Rabbid Peach, using Mario, she's able to flank the enemy. So you can also attack the enemy behind that cover and expose them by destroying that cover, which is really interesting in terms of strategy because for next turns, you'll be open for attacks. And last but not least, techniques. So from defensive ones, like Rabbid Peach, shield boost, or offensive ones, like Mario's Hero Sight. He's able to attack the enemy even if it's not his turn, as soon as the enemy moves.
Damn. Using a Buster arm there.
So
I'm Mario.
this is a very core aspect of the game itself. So you mix and match attack options, movement abilities, techniques, but we also have other ingredients such as pipes, rabbit pipes. So those give you a good move to flank the enemies. So here, for example, Rabbit Luigi goes into the pipe, out of the pipe, dash the enemy, goes for Mario, team jump, land behind the enemy in one single movement sequence,
Damn.
and then finish off the enemy.
Damn it, I was hoping it was a strategy game. Like a strategy game.
It's a strategy game, by the way.
And what we see here is actually explosive cover. So those have many type of super effects, and this one was a push effect. So you can push heroes or enemies.
Because even when I heard about it, I went and see
So
that
again, this is just a glimpse into the basics of the game.
They found a way
and
to
as
do
you
it.
progress into the game, you have more
Mario
tactic tools.
strategy game.
You'll be able to do
I
more
mean, they were
quick
right.
effects.
He made a Mario game that was
You'll be able to use
different.
type
That was
of heroes, different
I
type
mean-
of
Okay, so
weapons.
Luigi, the actual Luigi is
You can't switch up your
the kingdom.
team and upgrade your weapons.
Holy shit!
Well,
Use the RPG. Oh, there's giant rabbits too. You have to fight. Oh, that's fun. Got it. That's cute.
King Chomp.
We can upgrade them.
oh, King Kong.
Yeah, that's what I said, upgrade.
And there are Mario rabbits.
Well, I was gonna say, guys, this is not the only strategy game that they created. They also had Pokemon Conquest, which was awesome.
No, I mean for a Mario.
Oh, Mario.
Yeah, we know. I already know Nintendo has done a crap ton of strategy games.
We're just talking about for Mario itself.
Well, the
Yeah.
Fire Emblem series, that's a strategy game.
Yeah, true.
Thank you.
Well, I never played that.
Super Emoji.
Thank you. And that's just a glimpse into the game itself. But
When?
first and foremost, this is a project done with passion, with our
Are we
hearts.
figurines?
So it would not exist otherwise. So
So are there
we
amiibo?
just can't wait for you guys to
Or just
try them at
figurines?
E3 this week.
Doesn't say
They said
not at
figurines,
E3.
not amiibo.
You'll see online coverage, videos, and surprises. So
That's
have a great conference. Have a great E3.
That's
Thank
nice.
you.
They did that at the end of PC press conference, where they said, here's what we're going to show today. Oh, full official trailer.
Superhero landing.
Yeah.
Oh, I did the superhero landing.
Oh gosh.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's about what I expected.
Yeah.
And some of the ones who decided to go bad.
The bad boys and the rabbits.
Mega Man, eat your heart out.
I like the music.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
a Mario song.
You use the little robot thing to
AC
control all three at once.
Okay, I gotta admit, I really do like the music. It's not like a typical Mario type of music. It's like
This is what you hear for a Rabbids.
for a Rabbids game, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not finding. Oh, Yoshi's in it.
Yoshi,
Of course you got it.
Princess,
The actual Princess Peach.
I think it's a princess.
Yeah.
She just said, I have had enough of your shit.
Oh yeah, in the ultimate, in the information for the game, the league, they're like, we want to make Peach badass.
Yeah. Finally, she will be
Whoa, whoa.
besides Mario Kart.
Oh, Toad's in it.
Luigi!
Luigi.
And he's got the poltergust.
This guy looks like a
Nice.
Poltergust.
Oh!
Shit! A
Donkey
DK.
Kong
A
Rabbit.
DK Rabbit.
Ah,
And one was offering a giant banana.
it does make sense.
Mario Rabbids. He named him that.
August 29th.
August 29th.
Oh, Chris. You know what? You know why he's not overreacting to the rabbits? That dude has seen enough shit. He needed to go.
Exactly. He's all like, oh, this is a normal day. Oh, this isn't that weird.
Oh, Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed Origins.
Hi,
I'm Ashraf Ismail, game director for Assassin's Creed Origins.
You're not the other
I
guy.
have a long
You can
time to say
speak
that.
much clearly now. Thank you.
We love you, Ash.
Almost 10 years ago, I, as many of you, fell in love with a game. That game took us to the Third Crusade. And we fell in love again
That game was
when it
Age
took
of
us to the
Empires.
Italian Renaissance. Over the years, this amazing series has taken us to the American Revolution, the French Revolution, Victorian London, and of course, to the Republic of Pirates.
Yeah.
For the 10-year anniversary of Assassin's Creed, for our fans, for ourselves,
It
for all
wasn't
newcomers,
screen hiccups. I'm
we
not,
wanted
I'm
to
not
go
gonna
back.
complain about it.
Literally,
very
it was
far
fixing
back to
itself.
show how it all began.
Oh god, Twitch becoming
Since Black
sentient.
Flag,
Should we
over
worry?
the last 3.5 years, we have poured our
Yes,
energy,
you should. It's
our
just
talent, our
coming
passion
of our coming robot overlords.
into bringing the land
Yep.
of pyramids, pharaohs, and mummies to life. To bring ancient Egypt to life.
Yeah, so they fixed it. They
They
realized.
fixed it. They
So it
fixed
wasn't us. Thank God it
It
wasn't us.
wasn't us. It was their system. And I think they
Fundamentally
just
challenged us
that was
to
their way of
reinvent what it
fixing it.
means to be Assassin's Creed.
I knew it wasn't just me.
And over the next few days, you will see.
I mean, it wasn't like
play,
that
and
bothersome,
feel
but I just noticed.
Sorry,
Does it mean, does that look like a penis?
It does look
That looks like a penis. I'm sorry. That's what it looks like.
There is a higher
Hey, look, there's another one.
There's another one. Another one.
Another one.
Guys, can we at least hear what
I'm
he's saying,
thrilled.
please?
Okay.
Finally be
It
able
doesn't
to
take
show
the
you this beast we have been building. Without further ado, here is a taste of Egypt.
So we're getting something new.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get something new. It seems like this is a taste of Egypt. So probably some new things to expect in this one. Actual in-game footage captured in 4K.
Asterisk may have been faked.
Oh no, this is a new trailer. Yeah, we're gonna have to song too. Yeah, they're showing a lot more of it. Looks like you get to visit other parts of Africa.
But also remember they confirmed that you will be able to travel to Greece as well.
Yeah, I know that.
I know you want to see the naval.
Crocodile.
Naval and some more
Mangoes. Hyenas.
I want to see the train across the desert.
Oh yeah.
Because they are still backing up the fact that some more Assassin's Creed game, heavy RPG on.
Yeah, heavy. They were heavily inspired by The Witcher.
Looks good. This is only the second current gen Assassin's Creed game, right? The first one was Syndicate.
So yeah, I believe so, yeah. Camel!
Get the right camel, what you want to play.
Be careful, Lisa.
Oh dude, I hope they show it, Richard. The way you do Eagle Vision in this one is really cool.
That's if they show
Thank
it.
you.
Which I think they show the trailer, then they're going to probably show
Thank
gameplay.
you. As an extra treat, let's check in with home base, where we're going to get a glimpse of what you'll see right after the UB conference.
Wait, what?
Hey there, folks. Chris Waters here at the home base with Handy.
I want that
Wong and
coon,
Carmen.
yeah,
On Assassin's Creed
couch
Origins
pillow.
at Ubisoft Singapore.
It's a
I'll
couch
share
pillow
you
with
some look
Carmen's
at the gameplay
superhero
of
alter
the game.
ego,
We're
the
gonna
Coon.
be entering the
Oh,
open world.
yeah, the
Tom,
gameplay.
you wanna show
He's playing
you-
it right there.
Carl, kick it off. Give us a little taste.
Off
here.
of the Xbox.
Open world
Pretty cool.
of Egypt. This
Don't
is the
do
demo
this
that
shit
we were
again.
showing on
Do not
the
do this
show
shit
floor here at
again.
E3. Bayek is
Please
riding
show
into
us.
the Fayum, one of the
Go
the
onto
regions
the
in Egypt,
screen.
that's most southernmost
Show it
region.
on
It's a-
screen.
We
a
can't
beautiful
see
area. We
shit
see it
right
coming
now.
From the desert, moving
It's
towards
like
this
move your
lake
butt.
Morris. And let's have a little exploration around here. using our
Superimpose it
Eagle
onto
Vision.
our screens.
Yeah, look at that's
Look,
Eagle
that's
Vision.
Eagle Vision, look.
And it's sunny on the monitor
That's the
here,
new
but
Eagle
look,
Vision.
this looks
Literally, I mean-
Eagle, yeah. Hey, you can mark your enemies and everything that wherever you fly to.
Quit showing it off screen, goddammit!
Okay, that's the part that's being ruined here.
What Sadie was up to.
Quit showing us off screen. Show it full screen for us.
Look, it looks heavily tinted.
After the
Like
show,
somebody
we'll
put their
take
sunglasses
this
on when
camera,
playing this
Take
game.
it out either through
Yeah,
stealth,
I
combat,
noticed
or
that, and I'm
range
blind.
weaponry.
Alright, if you guys want to see more of this, be sure to tune in right after the conference. Chris
Oh, that's
right here
bull
after
crap,
this as well.
man.
You won't want to miss it.
That
You know, if you
Fuck you!
no, if you're gonna tease it, you know, at least show the footage.
Show it on the full screen a little bit, and then tell us if you want to see the rest, you know.
And guys, remember, every time you see actual,
Don't forget
footage
that
captured
you can
in
watch this demo in its entirety.
always put the
after
asterisk
conference,
of
live stream
maybe
from our home
bullshit.
base. And for those of you here at E3, please
On
come to
everything.
the
On
Ubisoft
everything, yeah.
booth where you
All
can
the
live
next-gen
this
ones.
new experience of Assassin's Creed. Thank you very much.
Yeah, even I tried to tell you that Microsoft. I watched your press conference. Easy answer is. So what's the difference between a console exclusive and a launch exclusive and a play anywhere exclusive? Okay, what we got next?
They didn't sell us with the next one, so
That's fine.
It's gonna be a surprise. Either a surprise or
Surprise, Steep 2. Fuck. Christmas worried now. Maybe Steep 2.
Shut up. Oh.
Am I right?
Oh, is this?
Is no. Hold on a second.
Oh, wait.
Ivory Tower presents
The Crew.
The Crew 2.
Yeah, the
Damn.
Crew
I'll get my hopes up. Don't. You don't.
Which I don't mind. I don't
Richard,
mind.
you don't have to flip off everything. If you're disappointed, you're disappointed.
It is disappointing. To me, I don't mind.
Like the other one, I was fine with you flipping off the off-camera screen.
Oh, that made sense.
Yeah.
This one, though, I really don't mind because there are fans who pretty much played it.
It's more of a, why are you guys teasing this thing as some Inception Doctor Strange shit when it's not?
They kind of.
That's what I mean by fuck you.
But I like the trans. Oh, okay, I mean,
I like what they're doing though with it. Because they're showing a different. They're showing a different environments, pretty much inside.
It looks like definitely a lot more off-road stuff for one thing.
Yeah.
Remember that was definitely not. A lot of that was not in the first game.
Yeah, now they get a lot more.
Classic. Do it the classic way. Have it be like they pass by a billboard and then you get pulled into the billboard.
Looks like you can fly a plane. That's what they're telling you this. Ooh, Mount Rushmore. So wait. Are you just going around the nation doing Red Bull like sports event stuff?
Yes.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
In fact, I think that was the Red Bull plane right there.
Plane stuff too. So off-road.
I'm pretty sure we saw the Red Bull stunt plane at one point right there.
Because everybody loves Red Bull.
Okay, that looks nice. I gotta admit, I like the transition.
Transitions, I see why they did it like this. It is the transitions are let's give it more of a story. They're probably giving it more story mode.
The speedboat racing.
All types of racing. That's
No, it's all cops. So yeah, it still looks like one of those games.
I think it's gonna go over all types of racing. That's what it's doing. All types of racing.
Oh yeah, no, I got that. Speedboat one, I'm surprised at. Yeah. He likes red.
Yeah, that's what it is. I like how they did the trailer. Okay.
That's fine. Now let's see, get somebody to talk about it. Dude, I didn't realize that. No Aisha Tyler.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize that. No Aisha Tyler.
And no opening Just Dance number.
2 years back.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. No, I said opening.
Opening, but just
out there.
Can we still flip them off for not bringing out Aisha Tyler?
No, that's fine.
It's fine.
That's fine.
Thanks to our players.
They're trying something new, so let's see where they go with
taken
it.
this iconic vision.
I'm gonna find it funny if we turn on the Sony conference
They
later and
showed
find it over
us
there.
what they like.
Hey boys, I
and
jumped ship!
what they wanted to see
Yeah.
in the futures.
Futures.
Now, it's time to take it way beyond
Well, he's
driving.
he's French. He
I am Stéphane
He's French,
Bellet,
isn't he? English is his
creative
second
director.
language.
This is
Yeah, I can actually hear it.
His name's Stephanie.
No, Stefan.
here.
I see
Yeah.
Stephanie.
It's Stefan. It's Stefan.
Thank you.
Or
If it's Stefan, we don't have to put the E on the
Here
end.
in the US, motorsports
What?
are
Okay, let's listen to what he has to say.
bigger, edgier than anywhere else in the world. Drivers and fans meet across the
And that's why
country
you don't like the French.
and celebrate a common passion for
Those are your
all
personal problems.
things
I know,
motorized.
right?
Now's your chance to join in.
at least
Ladies and gentlemen,
we have Blue Wings.
welcome to The Crew 2, home of
Okay,
Motor
it sounded like he
Nation.
said Bear Crew too. Okay, let's see what we got. Make me not want to get Need for Speed Payback.
Yeah,
go.
exactly. Well, Travis, no, you're right. Travis.
He likes the curve.
He had the first one.
No, so about we might like to play playing this one. That's cool. They're pretty much just expanding on the previous one, which is good.
Like you said,
that's one thing I always say is what you do. Is it's like and not only improve upon the mistakes of the first game, but expand upon what you did in
this
the
one.
first
That's what they're doing. This one.
Okay, here we go. It's actually
In the heart of the city, street racers prove their skills, skidding on rooftops, burning asphalt, and tuning their
So this is extreme parkour.
Parkour, yeah.
Well, vehicle pretty much, because it's like all types of racing.
So
Yeah, the car's the one you can easily slot into the car.
well, I was gonna say
Parkour!
so this is off-road challenge, but more extreme.
Feels like they're showing us and not showing us gameplay.
whole path off-road,
You know?
Off-road.
the striking beauty of nature.
Can we run over a deer?
Run over a bear.
Don't forget, this is Ubisoft, the king of the bullshit.
Shit, I'll take jumping over a literal shark.
But laser beams on their house. Sorry, I'm thinking it too far there.
Probably.
Is Bambi still around? I'll jump over that.
Remember, guys, we must put a huge asterisk on this entire thing because this is Ubisoft, king of the bullshots.
Yeah, we know.
Dave,
But we still gotta go off of what they're showing us, even if it's real or not.
rapid water.
Because if it's not, it's just concept, and they're trying to tell us why we should play the game. If it's not, it's gameplay telling us why we should be definitely checking out this game.
Yeah, that's it. That means it.
Thanks.
Motorboats. That one, that's interesting there.
It's like the mirror.
I love how that dude was like 1 second from just crashing into the pillar.
Yeah, it's like the main reason I don't watch. I hate CG MMO trailers. They look great, but like, can you really do that in the game? Like,
Yeah, the plane.
Ooh.
Fearless pilot
Wait.
rule the skies, spin between buildings, through the clouds.
Does that not remind you of certain angels that are blue?
Stunning perspective.
I know.
So they fly F-18s.
That's
not,
cool, look
not
at that.
Spitfires.
Yeah. That's cool. Okay, being able to fly around the city, that's pretty neat.
Without being shot
Yeah,
down.
they're not exactly showing you like what like a solid. They're showing you like little bits here and there of what you can do, mixed with concept shots.
Yeah. And then back to the
Trailer stuff. Pre-rendered trailer stuff.
Yeah, to be honest, Statue of Liberty does not look big in this trailer.
That's because it's not New York, guys.
It's not. Oh, early 2018.
Yeah, because the statue's not that close to any of the islands.
Thank you.
Oh, beta. Beta.
All across the country, high-octane contest await you.
You said early 2018.
On Modern Nation.
Every time I hear early 2018,
You
I
have
think
a glimpse
Q1
of the
2018.
Crew 2. Register now for beta access or play the demo at the
It's
booth.
coming out on everything except Switch.
Experience
I just noticed that. That's the one thing they haven't fucking showed yet on these.
Enjoy the
It's
ride.
basically
Thank you.
stuff for Switch.
Yeah, one game, and that was the Mario Rabbids one.
Because it kind of has to be on the Switch.
Because Nintendo is Mario's own.
Okay, next thing, Chris. They haven't seen others. Right, South Park.
Yeah.
I don't want to be fooled again. Because last year they had a pretty good dog with the Division. Yeah! I fucking called it!
One team. We all wanted
Oh
to be
my
superheroes for the
God.
same reason. You're a trainer, and now you're with a group of super
Yeah.
trainers. This was started by you. We aren't the ones who walked out of the fucking franchise, Mysterion.
The franchise.
Say this back. Someone in our group who pretends to want to switch sides and join Freedom Pact. Somebody who they don't know very well.
Hey, new kid.
Your
Oh,
destiny.
there's very loving more freedom. Goody.
You've got problems, new kid. Whatever you did last night got a lot of people's attention. Bad people. If you need information, just know you can rely on Call Girl.
Who the fuck is
Oh, good God.
Call girl. Call girl.
Wendy's hero name is Call Girl. Well, just think about it for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Once again, a lot more references to
Hello, Toolshed. Toolshed is a Captain Tier class visionary archetype and a butt-fucking traitor.
I'm a fucking traitor.
Seaman!
Wow.
Oh, and the cat! Sniffing the cat's urine
You
thing.
must listen to me. Get out of my head, Timmy. Your franchise is going nowhere.
Oh my God, they turned Timmy into
You guys
Professor
are kind of
X.
douchebags.
Holy
Just
moly.
in my mind.
He did?
The-
Fracture, but who?
October 17th.
The Ubisoft food. And they're no, Chris. I think it's cutting into the walkthrough. Remember what the guy said?
Yeah, they're gonna show the walkthrough. A new one.
Are they?
I don't know.
No, something different.
Oh, fuck you!
Okay, hold on a sec. What was the other game I said?
There was a sort of synergy.
Oh,
Elijah
we're looking
Wood.
to do something interesting in VR. We've got this division, and
VR,
you're looking
Spectre
to sort of bring, what sense you have of storytelling.
No, I said new
and
IP, so
put
that's
that
close
into
enough.
context of VR.
You can, for the first time as a player, feel
their
like you're
VR,
in a movie.
stuff.
That's a really good word for it. We want you to take off the gear and still feel unsettled.
I was working with Ubisoft. We stumbled across some fascinating research that had begun in the late 90s. Essentially, neuroscientists had figured out a way to upload brain data, trauma, emotions, memories
Is
to
this
this
the
digital
game?
space. Now, we've gone and taken the
Have they
looks like.
have they made the framework?
I don't know.
We'd like to
New IP
from Walter Tesco to figure this out. Again.
For all I put Spectre.
Into Spectre Vision, Elijah Wood, VR.
What you're experiencing is a recorded consciousness. It's not like watching a movie, so no matter how real it may seem, it can't hurt you. You're completely safe.
Says this guy right before he gets horribly killed.
No,
Transference. Enter the whole mind, spring 2010.
I'm just saying, you guys remember, from every single horror movie that's ever done something like this, the dude always says that right before he dies horribly.
Okay, no, I believe you do. Yeah. Damn, where are we going to the next one? They're fucking Xboxing this shit.
No, they're doing, I still call it the Sony thing. Sony did this last year.
Oh, now what? I didn't see anything. Did they show something?
And now, I'm happy
Just
to
the
share
poop logo
a new
again.
surprise with you. Building on the legacy of one of our most popular worlds, the super talented teams of Ubisoft Singapore came up with something really, really unique. So I want you to see that and enjoy it. Thank you.
Men from all over the world sail the treacherous trade routes of the Indian Ocean. The riches in their homes fuel their dreams of power and fortune, while whetting the appetites of those they fear most. Pirates.
At the time of research, what they've worked on. He could be right. They could becoming like a naval combat only Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah,
They've always wanted. Remember, one thing they've always wanted to do is a multiplayer of naval combat.
Singapore the Singapore studio are the ones who did work on the spin-off series like Revelations.
Okay.
Or, sorry, Liberation.
Sorry, let's just hold this. It's that, or you're taking what the naval combat was and making its own IP. Not Assassin's Creed spin-off.
Think of it as another version of World of Battleships, but it says like for pirates and different types of.
Yes, and they're taking the naval combat engine they used in Black Flag and Rogue.
Yeah, that was a success.
Don't get me wrong, love me a good pirate game.
Singapore also did work on the road.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just saying the flag, the red flags.
Song.
Wait. You recognize the song, Richard? But he said, like, based on one of our popular series or something like that?
I think so, I don't know.
Well, let's see.
What does that mean?
Plunder? Okay. Skull and Bones. Yeah. Is it being done by the For Honor guy? Please, the For Honor guy.
That would be cool.
I love the For Honor guy. The For Honor guy is fucking badass. No, it's not. Okay. Skull and Bones. So I may be right. They may be taking the naval combat and making its own game.
Yeah.
120 days. That's how long the average pirate survived a lawless life on the seas during the golden age of piracy. I'm Justin Farron, the creative director for Skull and Bones, and this is your chance to not just survive, but to climb the food chain and surpass the legend of every pirate who ever sailed the high seas. Since bringing innovative naval combat to Assassin's Creed, we at Ubisoft Singapore have set out to bring you the ultimate pirate experience. A tactical action game where we take that naval combat to the next level.
Yes, I called
Mastering
it.
the ocean and its winds at the helm of ships armed to the teeth.
Pretty much, you look Black Flag?
Skull and Bones takes place in a shared systemic world where you can sail solo or form a gang of pirates with your friends.
Oh my god.
And
It's
together,
Ubisoft doing their own
terrorize the trade routes of the Indian Ocean. Season after season, you'll collaborate and compete with other bloodthirsty players. Even execute ruthless betrayals in order to become the ultimate pirate kingpin. Now I'm proud to share with you the Loot Hunt, one of Skull and Bones' 5 versus 5 team-based PvP modes. Right on, right? We just received intel that merchant convoys rich with treasure are sailing just off the coast of Madagascar.
2 new IPs.
But beware, there are other pirates also looking to plunder the PvP disputed waters of the Indian Ocean.
So yeah, this is early.
They're still working on a whole bunch.
So more
the
than
shallows of Madagascar, located on the cusp of a bustling trade route, it is the perfect place for an ambush. Here is our gang of pirates, the Raiders, going head to head with a gang of rival players, the Cutthroats. Victory
They're
goes
from a
to
place called
the
Compton.
most lucrative game of the hunt.
Yeah, I saw this and when the way you mentioned it. Look at that! Fucking look at that! That's Marty. The game is pretty much the naval combat of the Black Flag.
From the best part of Assassin's Creed 3, pretty much the entire point of Assassin's Creed 4, and again one of the more fun parts from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, because like I said, they always wanted to make a multiplayer version of Medieval Combat where they were able to because of
No, the closest thing they got was the mobile version. That was the
closest thing I got was the mobile version, but they couldn't do it on the consoles because of limited hardware.
That was still kind of generous.
Because at the time they had limited hardware capabilities.
Designed to break any resistance.
The fucking
The
singing!
Civil War kills from afar. With
You know we gotta show that in this
long-range
game.
mortars and precise long 9 cannons.
Well, there could be a single player aspect. We don't know that yet. Yeah. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Richard, when I said we hit the hammer on a nail, we did it with precision.
Kind of like what just happened right there.
Exactly.
Don't let bloodlust cloud your purpose.
Bullshit.
You're here for the loot.
Oh,
so
that was a trap.
That's a trap.
Well, to be fair,
escapes with the most loot.
but then again, if it was a trap, why could you see the circle?
I love how Ubisoft has their answer to Sea of Thieves.
A game that recently came out on that pretty much is trying to do exactly this.
Yeah, we'll talk more about post-show because I have a lot more to talk about. But right now, I want to enjoy this.
Further inland.
Actual health meters, that helps. Actual health meters this time. With hit points.
Its heavily reinforced hull, our frigate swoops in to save the day, bearing the brunt of the damage.
The trailer though, I sat there going, is this from the 400 guy? This feels like from the 400 guy.
Our gang of pirates is now taking aim at the frigate, and it will take team coordination to take her down. With the enemy ship's broadside now vulnerable, our frigate rushes in to board her.
So cool, prepare.
Nice.
Oh, cool! You can switch to the crow's nest. Now that's new. You can switch to looking from the crow's nest.
Just showing your speed too. You're
This is the detail of the ships in this game. Can you imagine the detail and origins for the
The
ships?
end of the hunt. They target the pirates.
4K goes well.
Stolen loot.
Yeah, 4K.
You know what I mean, yeah.
I know what you mean.
The pirate hunter defenses are so strong that the only option is escape. The brigantine is sacrificing herself to buy time for the frigate, who carries the most loot. The frigate now needs to make its escape through the reefs. Successful pirates know where to run. With their hulls
Oh yeah, fuck that shit.
at their backs.
If I ever had a chance to play early at skullandbonesgame.com. Fuck yeah, man. That was beautiful.
Skull and Bones.
Thank you all very much.
Yeah, Skull and Bones.
I'd like to invite you to play the Loot Hunt at the Ubisoft booth at E3. And please register for our live phases online.
Yeah, no, skullandbonesgame.com.
Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention. The world of Skull and Bones is one that evolves. When you act, it reacts.
Oh, translation.
Dude, I hope we get to customize your own pirate.
I know, that would be cool.
Oh.
No.
The Kraken?
Are they having the Kraken?
I guess they are.
It's the fucking Kraken! You can see it underneath the water. It is the Kraken. Look at it.
And now the tentacle just reached through one of the eye sockets.
Fall 2018. See, I called that.
Okay.
On everything but Switch.
Well, shit.
Well, dude, man, right to the next one. This looks like it's Just Dance, dude.
There's the dancers.
Piss break! Sorry.
It's like cut to actual piss break.
Yay, yay, yay!
Yeah. Oh, this is Jamiroquai. Oh, I love Jamiroquai.
Yeah, it is Jamiroquai.
I love how the dancers look like freaking Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, the masks. It's Just Dance 2018 with the Sub-Zero dancers.
It's like with the Lin Kuei Ninja dancers.
Exactly.
You know, they were probably like, you know what? I think people are getting annoyed by it starting off with Just Dance, so let's just leave them later on.
I guess they're putting K-pop in this?
Yes.
I guess. Because I'm annoyed right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it has a random panda.
Not a random panda. Where
That song is called Bubbly by Honey.
And it's wearing a gold chain and
Let me guess, this is where Aisha Tyler shows up.
Oh, this would be funny.
She's the one wearing the panda outfit.
I was gonna say Boy Without Batteries did that song.
Oh, I know her.
No. When they get here press conferences.
Was it, what's her name? Bebe Herxa? Or Bebe something.
You got it.
Bebe Rexha, yeah. That's her newest song, that's why. I watched her newest one with the tail of it.
Sounds familiar. Yeah, nah. Clever.
Like I said, I like when they have the songs that make sense for it.
I'm BB Rexa, and Just Dance 2018 is out this October.
Hey, look! Wii? Oh, wait! A fucking Wii? No! Wii game! It's coming for the Wii! The Wii!
The original Wii.
And a Wii U! So now, technically, Zelda isn't the final Wii U game.
Wow.
It's your music player, your flashlight, calculator, and
South Park. I recognize that voice.
Now, finally, the most high-tech company in the world has unlocked the mobile phone's true potential so that it can do what it was truly meant to do.
We are playing Cowboys and Indians.
South Park. Comes to your phone.
Hey, new kid, we need you to come play with us. Put on some cowboy shit and meet us outside. And bring your phone.
Cowboys.
Whoa, we're playing Cowboys and Indians. They all you do is are technically Native Americans.
Cowboys versus Indians versus pirates versus knights versus princesses. It looks like it's a card-based battle system this time. Yeah. Versus cops versus wizards versus aliens versus pigeons versus cock magic. Wait. It's an in-joke.
Yeah.
South Park.
Phone Destroyer.
Coming out this year.
Phone Destroyer.
And oh god, that was the shitty walk guy.
Oh god.
Oh, shitty walk.
Oh jeez.
Toronto, Ubisoft Toronto.
Marvel? Well,
I'm,
wait, that's
I'm getting No Man's Sky flashbacks.
Powered by Snowdrop.
It's like, I'm getting No Man's Sky flashbacks.
Atlas, Jewel of the Pleiades.
And that looks like a freaking Sith infiltrator ship.
Yeah, it's okay.
Nova took us to the stars.
I know that voice.
Each new world more
Is it?
incredible than the last.
Yes.
I just want to hear what he's saying.
We had no idea what was waiting for us.
What game this is?
That too.
It consumes everything in its path. They've never used Starlink before. Go show them what it can do.
Starlight! Isn't that the one you told me about?
Wait,
Starlight! That's the one you said about a couple days ago, wasn't it?
no, the one I was talking about, Starfield.
Oh.
Perhaps you guys made a mistake.
Breaking atmosphere.
No.
So it looks like, yeah, I could be wrong. I'm gonna admit that. So it looks like you can customize your ship without the real-life accessory. Connected to your PlayStation controller.
No, your Switch controller.
No, they showed a PlayStation controller too, dude. They showed a PlayStation.
They showed both those type of controllers.
So that means both Switch and
PS4.
Resisting ice barrage.
So
And Xbox.
So that's 3 Switch games so far for.
And you touch it literally to your controller.
Holy shit! That means this is 4 new games Ubisoft is showing. Starlink, Battle for Atlas.
Nice.
There it is. It says Switch. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you said that.
Oh, he's gonna talk about it more.
Okay, cool. And that's at fall 2018?
I'm Matt Rose, producer at Ubisoft Toronto.
Yeah.
Like many of you, I grew up in the 80s, obsessed with sci-fi,
Grew up in the 90s,
animation,
love it.
comics, and of course, all the really cool toys. At Ubisoft Toronto, we built a team with a dream of bringing those amazing childhood memories back to life for a new generation. Starlink, Battle for Atlas, allows you to take control of a team of star pilots in a massive, open, living star system, fighting to save Atlas from the Forgotten Legion. Build your custom starship, and then adapt to new challenges on the fly. Link extra armor and heavy weapons to take on a huge Legion Prime. Search for ancient secrets lost on the worlds of Atlas, or outrun outlaws through an asteroid field. Freedom is at the core of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Collect your way with both physical Starship collectibles and digital versions available, and even take your game on the go using the power of Nintendo Switch.
That's cool, a digital option for that. That's smart.
Switch, PS4, and Xbox. Yeah.
That's 3 Switch
Visit
games
StarlinkGame.com for more information, and stay tuned for many more surprises over the coming months. Thank you.
Tell me I'm sorry, I'm still blown by the Just Dance Wii U thing. Like,
It's a new announcement.
Steve!
I'm the studio director at Ubisoft Annecy.
Expansion.
It's a pleasure for me to be back
Richard,
on stage
go ahead.
after our announcement at E3 last year.
That's enough.
And we have had since then a full year of support and continuous development of Steep. Since the very beginning of this
Steep
project,
DLC, that's pretty
we
much
have
all
been
it is,
working
dude.
with
That's all
athletes,
it is.
and we have always been impressed by the passion and dedication.
hate
We
that,
learned how
man.
one
It's like talking to stockholders.
300 days a year
It's
on
great.
a trampoline to practice for that perfect landing. We learned how others make more than 6 million turns to practice for the 15 they have to race in competition. These athletes, they travel to the world to train with the best, to compete with the strongest, and to challenge themselves with the most experienced and skilled coaches.
From the Starlink.
It's truly
Well,
a
that's
level
called me.
of passion
Miles
and
O'Brien from Star
dedication
Trek.
that goes
Next
far
Gen, Deep
beyond
Space
our
Nine.
everyday
Cool.
lives. And when you talk to the very best of these men and women, you realize that there is something they always have in back of their minds at all times. It's a dream that takes years of preparation for just one go at that unforgettable moment. This December, with our first steep expansion, this is the journey you will take. Enjoy.
Yeah, steep expansion.
DLC
Oh, yeah, expansion.
I think the reason a lot of people like the first, the steep games was like, I think lack of certain things. Like they said, overall it's really fun, but has Winter Olympics DLC pack. Oh, expansion.
Expansion of Winter Olympics.
Is that South Korea?
So that's what they're doing here.
Yeah, that's smart. Okay, I'll give him. I'll give him that. That's smart.
Since literally everything that the game is about is going to be at the Winter Olympics next year. So
that's smart. You know what? We should still add this person.
Oh, Wipeout.
Oh, Wipeout. When you think about it, instead of having a whole Olympics separate type of game, might as well include it with Steep. Because this is what really crazy is at right now.
Become a legend.
All the pretty much events you see at.
So, I'm not writing that. Just put Road to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Available December 5th. Far Cry, yeah. They said they were going to talk about that, yeah.
December 5th? Never thought I'd be making a second page for Ubisoft.
Oh, way ahead of me there.
Yeah, you are. Well, that's because you have a lot more room.
Yeah, Far Cry.
That's good, that's fine.
That's
I'm curious.
I'm curious too. I want to see more of the game.
I almost want to say every time you see overblown Christian imagery in this video, take a shot. You'll be drunk at the 30-second mark.
I'll just send in the preacher. Go make the head guy kill himself. Right, Christopher? An actual actor's face. Yeah. American Cults. Yeah, touchy subject.
Yeah, it is.
Very touchy.
So let's hear a French guy explain to us about all that.
I know, right?
Hi, my name is Dan Hay.
Okay,
never mind.
I'm the one.
I'm Dan Hay.
It's the Dan Hay guy. Dan Hay.
Fast.
Okay, you really good definitely.
It's like I'm the one dude who actually sounds like an American on the team.
But that's how it used to be. Today, Hope County's been overrun by a fanatical cult. You find yourself trapped deep in cult territory, cut off from the rest of the world. They've closed the roads. There's no cell phone signal, no 911. People are fucking scared.
Yeah! I had to say it.
It's true. Fucking people are fucking scared.
And just up ahead, the small town of Falls End has been completely
Why that's especially scary? Because there's
If you're
parts
gonna
of the country where
survive,
that shit's actually
you and
happening.
your guns for
Yeah.
hire.
That's why it's so controversial.
But to do that, well, you're gonna need to raise some help.
Let's take down a deadly cult.
Your deputy.
No, dude, this looks like actual gameplay.
Yeah.
Like minus UI, just to make it look more cinematic.
Yeah, I heard that you're playing like a deputy. That's why I know that for a fact.
Nope.
Please keep that shut. What?
The gate.
Oh,
Gate.
didn't see it.
It's just badly spelled.
Yeah.
You know, it was hastily scrawled.
Hey, Dougie.
We got papers.
Town looks like a war zone.
Oh!
Where you want me?
I'll take your precision. I'm better at a sniper.
I'm always a sniper.
As soon as I heard there's a cold in my town, I'm moving. Anywhere else.
It's like, fuck this noise.
Grace Armstrong, gun for hire. You can make this a co-op mission. Now I think about it. Boomer, fangs for hire.
Oh, you're loyal.
Oh, cool, dog meat.
You're a loyal little doggy.
Oh, he gives their gun for you.
Oh, of course.
Nicaragua, death from.
I thought for a second they were going to say that was Herc again, and I was going to be like, oh.
No, I thought they were going to say Norman Reedus. Just because we could. Hey, co-op. Friends for hire. They're trying to show, hey, this could still be a fun game despite you trying to wreck an American religious cult. I love Nick.
I love Nick. Or say something else.
Dude. Oh, and it has, dude, classic bomber style airplanes, Mari. Oh! Oh! Oh, so
Combine harvester.
Somebody used a combine harvester to kill a guy. So it looks like
that's about as close as we're going to get to recreating the lawnmower scene from.
It looks like a Far Cry game. Right? It looks like a Far Cry game.
That was actually the closest we're ever going to come to recreating the lawnmower scene from Brain Dead.
Yeah.
Now what?
Watch Dogs.
You don't know that.
Shush. That's my guess.
Months?
I said it was a guess. Come on.
No, I got that.
Oh, you got it.
No!
What?
Yes.
Wait.
Hey, the fuck? I ain't got no master, but I do have your little toy.
What the?
Shh. Wait. Just shh. Hunt will explain in a minute.
Go, mate.
Just
No, hand it over. I've got a hot date. Don't do late.
Monkey's got a date.
What? That's Swiss fucking chocolate, pig. Bon appetito.
I want every fucking car in this fucking city after that fucking bastard!
I could be wrong.
It could be their new IP.
God.
So close.
So close.
Easy breezy, bro.
Wow.
don't know. I don't know either. That's what I'm waiting.
There was some superficial similarities, but
Extreme superficial similarities.
I kind of felt like I was watching Saints Row.
no, the
Let's wait.
Just keep watching.
It's about bloody time. Let's see what we've got. Moksha. Just as Yama described it. True freedom lies beyond.
Oh shit!
You're Resident Evil 2! Everybody's losing their shit!
Okay, guys, shut up for a second so I can tell Mark. Mark, Beyond Good and Evil 2. That was Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! That's what I'm fucking talking about!
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Look at him! He's crying.
Michael
And yes,
He's
there he
crying,
is. There's
yeah.
Michael Ansel. The guy behind
Look at his shirt. Space Monkey Program.
First of all, I want to say a big thank you
This
to all
is
the
their-
teams
this
who
is-
worked very, very, very hard on creating all this world. Again, thank you to all these teams behind us. I want also to say thank you to Yves with all my heart.
Thank you for keeping Mo about the project.
Thanks Yves for
Thank you
making
for giving
this
us time
happen.
to work on
This is just amazing. And also a special thanks to the fans of Beyond Good and Evil for sticking with us for so
All the way through. Thanks for sticking with us. The crowd was losing their shit.
About bloody time.
About bloody time.
This is the reaction video I want to watch.
So welcome to System 3. Our story takes place before the birth of Jade.
Oh, it's a prequel.
Multicultural human society in a distant solar system. It is a time when corporations create hybrids in their labs and enslave them to colonize the stars in order to compete for power and cosmic resources. With our crew of crazy and unforgettable characters,
I like him
we
already.
fight
The monkey
in the name
man.
of freedom
Shall we?
and the right to determine our own fate among the stars.
She could be
And
Jade's
we will
daughter.
helm massive star-faring
mother.
vessels
Yeah.
through territories as spectacular as they are dangerous.
I'd go for grandmother.
We've been working very hard just on the technology during 3 years. And today, we have a seamless online playground where we can travel across space at the speed of light. We can explore mysterious cities and discover unknown lands by ourselves or with friends.
I think it's the first time I actually got something
We
from my
want you
host.
to participate in the making of this great adventure. Join our Space Monkey program.
Space Monkey Program. Register for the Space Monkey Program.
Today and help us make Beyond Good and Evil a world that will challenge us and bring us together for thousand adventure, thrills and fun. And please, if just join us. This is
There was one moment, there was one scene, the desert scene, that was the same scene they used in the first teaser for Beyond Good and Evil 2.
You said you've done
Pretty much.
fantastic
That's why
job.
I kept my hopes
It's
up.
amazing what you have been able to achieve. And you and
I fucking got it right. For the first time, I got their final big game right.
the power
For the
of
first
creativity
time.
will amaze all the gamers.
Let's save that till
And I think video
right?
games can help us to grow
The whole
and to
team
get
that worked
better.
on it.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, the whole
Another list, another game
Should be
off
back in the office actually working.
another list off the hopes and dreams one.
Everybody worked on it.
I would like to thank everyone here in the room and those who are watching us from home, thank you for listening today. And thank you to
That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's how you do a final
Yeah,
fucking goal.
exactly.
Thank you for your incredible imagination and enthusiasm.
They're just saying goodbye.
They're just saying their goodbyes, that's it.
A lot of fun playing games this year. So thank you very much and have a great E3.
Okay, now we can continue losing our minds. Beyond Good and Evil 2, holy shit. After many years of me watching this Ubisoft press conference, after many years of asking for it,
every year
and
asking for it.
The broken promises, the fact that they kept on doing all that crap where they're like, oh yeah, we might make it, but first like Rayman and Legends needs to do good enough, or this game needs to sell enough copies, or else we're not going to do it.
So let's get to it. We'll get to that in a sec. Let's start out with essentially right off the bat. They knew it was leaked. They knew they didn't get out of the way. They started Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, pretty much, or Mario plus Rabbids. As the
Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, which is literally strategy-based game. They made it literally, like they said, make it different. Something you don't really see a whole bunch or a whole lot of in Mario games as well.
And can I just say this much? As a guy who used to spend a lot of time playing strategy games, that's Disgaea, but with Mario and the Rabbids.
Yeah, that's all it is, pretty much. That's all it is.
No, I mean, because seriously, that whole throw your companion to get them further along in the map, that is literally one of the mechanics from Disgaea, is that you can literally have a character, pick up another character, and throw them across the battlefield.
It pretty much is.
Yeah. So, okay, that looked cool. It like, the hurdle, if you've watched our TV preview reactions, always say there's a hurdle. For this game, the hurdle is the fucking Rabbids. If they annoy you, you're not gonna like this game.
Yeah.
If you don't think they're fine and they have you can get a good chuckle out of them, you'll probably definitely enjoy this game.
Yeah.
That's the hurdle.
Well, one other thing, if you're just not that into Mario.
Yeah.
That too.
You have to at least like Mario enough to even be considered.
That's true. Too.
Yeah. And the rabbits have to at least not annoy the fuck out of you.
And of course, we forgot to mention.
You have to have that balance.
Yeah, I forgot to mention Miyamoto showed up.
Yeah, he showed up.
Shiggy!
Miyamoto showed up with a giant chain chomp like arm blaster.
Yeah, and Eve pretty much they gave Eve the other gun pretty much. These are the weapons that they're using.
And it's cool. Luigi's signature blaster is Poltergust blaster.
Yeah, they wanted to make sure that stayed genuine.
And the cool thing I noticed about the one they gave to Eve was the fact that it's like decorated with the level background from the first level of Super Mario.
Yeah. So, but after that.
They dived into just a new trailer for Assassin's Creed Origins.
This one just mainly showed off more of the environments, pretty much the places you're going to explore.
Yeah.
And then they did that craptastic off-screen. What?
I don't know why they did that. That's the only thing that annoyed me is that they did off-screen and they should have showed up a little bit and then just and then say, if you want to see more, wait till after the show and then we'll show you the rest of this gameplay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they should have done, but they didn't. But I mean. That's what they should have done in the first place. But
that was fine.
Yeah, that was an alright trailer. The next thing they went into is The Crew 2. And this one looks like they're showing off more of how you can literally race anything, in a way. From planes, speedboats, to being off-road, all of that.
Does it have an engine? You can drive it.
Yeah, it has an engine, you can drive it. Fly it.
We should have saved that line for the Far Cry, our action to Far Cry 5.
Yeah, but that one seems interesting. They're trying to expand more on what they needed. They need to go bigger for the second one, so that's what they're doing here.
Yeah, and the trailer was fine.
It was fine. I like how they set up the trailer. The transitions was pretty cool. And then after that, we got pretty much another trailer for South Park and the Fractured Butthole.
With the Fractured
Butthole.
That was another fun one. They did actually manage to show off new footage we haven't seen yet.
The footage, and they gave us a release date.
And they gave us a funny joke. Her name's Call Girl.
Call Girl.
Yeah.
Oh, good fucking.
You go on.
No, like I said, they did give it a release date of October 17th.
So hopefully you can keep it
keep it that release date. But that's a game I'll probably be on my list.
And then we got into some really interesting new IPs.
Yeah.
For one, we got a new game from I guess a studio that has Elijah Wood as a part of it called like you said, Spectre Vision. And they're doing an interesting looking VR game called Transference, where apparently it's about you visiting simulated dreamscapes or something like that. And it looks like it's gonna be a horror game.
Who knows? It's probably that's what it seems like. You know, it's gonna be one of those jump scares type of VR games.
Yeah. So what did you think of that one, Richard?
That one looks really interesting. I was making the joke like when they had the dude right there near the end of the thing saying, "Don't worry, this is a simulated reality. It's just like a movie. Okay, it's gonna look real. It's gonna feel real, but it can't actually hurt you."
Yeah.
And then he went quiet for a second, and I was expecting something to like just jump out from off frame and just kill him.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens in every single one of these horror movies or games. They always have the dude go, "You're gonna be perfectly safe," and then he dies horribly.
Yeah.
And then they didn't do it, and I was a little disappointed.
And then that's when they went right into their next one for Skull and Bones.
Done by Ubisoft Singapore, who, as Richard repeatedly said multiple times during it, you can see in the highlights, that it's the guys who worked on Black Flag and Road.
Yeah,
much.
so in a way it's black. I call it Black Flag meets World of Battleships.
And I promised I was going to talk more about this, and I love what they're doing. They were smart. They saw, shit, pirates are kind of in at the current
moment they're in.
And we have a naval combat system we can expand on that we're not really using at the moment, except for like probably a small portion of Origins.
Yeah.
So let's take that and just go buck wild.
Make a
with
fucking game out of it.
Yeah,
make it the whole damn
That's what
game.
I said. That's why I was watching. I was like, they grabbed the idea and they saw how was it World of Tanks or World of Battleships is doing. It's like, you know what? Let's just do it for pirates.
Now
let's do it for for their battleships.
And the funny thing is, I remember Yahtzee said this back when he was talking about Assassin's Creed 4. Why not just make the entire naval combat thing into its own fucking game?
And they
called that years ago.
And not only that, but they tested it out with the mobile game. They tested it out and they're like, okay, I think this is going well. They probably got some good word from it, and they're like, let's expand on it even more.
Yeah, so now it looks okay. Just from going off of the playthrough they showed us, which was really nostalgic of playing Black Flag and Road.
And it's it was a PvP pretty much.
Yeah, it looks like
5 versus 5.
You can build up your own crew. I don't know if that's like build up your own friend's crew or build up your own personal crew. You build up in like the single player aspect of the game. Looks like you can fully customize your captain. You can fully customize your ship.
Oh, we don't know that just yet.
Well, I think it's obvious considering that guy had that giant skull mantle on the back of his. That was really cool.
Yeah. Well, I know that for the ship you can design.
customize the ship, but we don't know about your captain.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah,
that's what I meant. That's what I said. The captain, I don't know. I mean, that'd be cool if you can design your captain. And then they ended it with pretty much confirming that you will be dealing with the Kraken.
So the Kraken may not be the only beast, the sea beast.
Yeah, they may not be the only one. That's probably the
there could be fucking sirens.
We're getting straight up magical up in this.
Like we could get mermaids, we could get sirens.
Sirens, but the biggest one of them all they wanted to give us, of course, is a
Kraken.
Or Kraken. And that's why they did that large, the camera view right over, and you see the mass how large it is.
And hell, they can even add ghost ships.
That too, yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, ghost ships that you run into.
Because if this game's all about like pirate, like myth and legends, they can pull that card.
Yeah, exactly, and it's really cool. And then of course they went into Just Dance 2018
with the Sub-Zero dancers,
and then they had Bebe Rexha
dancers, the Lin Kuei Ninja Style Dancer,
and was it Bebe Rexha pretty much playing her new song, which. Like I said, her song has to deal with dancing, so I like how they integrated that at least for it. And when you flipped out with the whole...
That's the part I want to get to because it's coming out for everything. And I want to mean everything. I mean previous shit. So like PS3, 360, okay, it's cool. Wii and Wii U. Wii! A game coming out for the Wii. Like, Wii U, okay, fine. The game's technically not fully dead yet. But, seriously, that just surprised the shit out of me.
Yeah.
There's plenty of folks who jumped into the series on the Wii who never upgraded to a new system. So they're just trying to be inclusive.
Yeah. And
Which I was going to say, considering this might be the only game those folks are buying it all lately.
Yeah.
I was going to say, okay, good for them. It at least means they don't have to throw you know, a $250 price tag on top of the game too.
Yeah, that's true.
Just to upgrade your system to the latest shit. No, let those folks who never upgraded past their Wii, let them still be able to play the new games. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. And, you know, we got enough of a problem of not you know, keeping track of the previous gens. We let tons of shit disappear.
Yeah.
So,
But,
any like AAA publisher who's gonna actually, even if it's just for one game, actually go and actually try and be nice to these folks, fuck, I'll take it.
Oh man, and then after that they dived into South Park again, this time showing how they're taking over your phones pretty much.
Yeah, it looks like a new mobile card game.
Well, yeah, their own mobile card game called Phone Destroyer. And yeah, it's a card game and it looks like you pretty much play as any type, from knights to pirates to ninjas, all sorts of cowboys.
Everything you remember from Stick of Truth is there, plus a whole bunch of other shit that never was.
all the other extra stuff they added. So
then we got one of the more interesting ones after that for Starlink, Battle for Atlas, which is a game that's gonna have like actual physical accessories you can buy to attach to your controller to build your own ship.
Now here's the cool thing is,
think the classic 80s and 90s toy line.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's a throwback to it. But and what's cool is that it's for, you know, you could pretty much be able to attach it to either your Switch controller, your PS4 controller, or even Xbox One controller. You know, so then it's like it's not just for, you know, one system overall.
Yeah.
You can use it on all three of those main systems, the next gen systems. And it's coming out for fall 2018.
Also, I want to point out this cool thing. I'm not sure if this is true yet. We'll have to check it out later, but it sounded like they actually did get like a bit of a sci-fi alum actor to actually do the narration for the.
The actor.
Yeah. It's Cole Meany, the guy who plays Miles O'Brien from the Next Gen era of Star Trek. He was one of the guys on Next Gen, and he was the engineer on Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
not to mention he's been in a bunch of other sci-fi stuff too. Guys, it's like he's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and then we come
and if he's
on.
in this game, I'm in. I'm fucking
Okay.
And then we got in. Then we dive into back into Steep again, but they're doing a smart thing here. No.
Now,
It's a smart
now
thing,
we're not fans of Steep, but their DLC idea they have that's coming out
really
this
great.
December is actually very smart.
It's very smart because, you know, it brings more players back on, and of course it's dealing with the Olympics,
The Winter Olympics.
the Winter Olympics
that are next year,
and it's got all these events in one pretty much for the Winter Olympics.
and they weren't calling it DLC; they were calling it a full-on expansion
for the road to the Olympics.
And it looks like it has a lot.
Yeah, it has a lot of the event that you normally would see at the Winter Olympics.
I guess fans of that are going to enjoy it because there are.
It's going to be more stuff. There's going to be more stuff they could work with, more stuff to have fun with, and to compete with against others.
And it made sense because pretty much all the events, the majority of the events at the Winter Olympics, are stuff you could already do in Steep. So it's
that's why I said they took it as their advantage.
It's more of a, if they didn't do this, you'd have to look at them and just go, oh, Ubisoft.
Then we got into the first official gameplay trailer for
Far Cry 5, which
looks fun. It's a Far Cry game. So like
even the guy, I like the guy presenting because even he's like, you know, people are gonna be fucking scared. You know, he's not lying. That's why he's like, you know, because he knows of the controversies. That's why he's like, people were fucking scared.
Yeah, and it pretty much looked like a Far Cry game. So if you enjoyed the last 4 Far Cry games, or at least the last few, you're going to enjoy this one from the looks of it.
It's probably going to be on my last
most
one.
recent 2, 3, and 4.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And Primal.
Yeah, and Primal, because Primal was like
I was talking in number titles.
Okay, yeah, sure.
You know, the spin-off stuff, you know, it's like, oh, that's just more of the
It's
same.
pretty cool
like
with the gameplay. It looks like they grabbed a little bit from Primal with the loyal dog companion, because remember in Primal you had like, you know, a loyal animal with you by your side pretty much, or you can call upon. And what's cool is that they added that feature here as well, where it gives you their guns. You know, takes them out and gives you their guns.
Well, not to mention they've been paying attention. They noticed people like the idea of getting a dog back in, what was it, Call of Duty Ghosts or whatever?
Yeah. But that had a little bit of the features, but here they wanted to make it more interactive.
And from Fallout 4.
Yeah, that too.
It's like they noticed people like the idea, and they were all like, you know, so even if they weren't executed perfectly, they were all like, well, let's do that, and hey, we actually came up with a pretty good system for doing an animal companion. So we've already kind of built the framework for this.
Yeah,
Let's get you a loyal doggy.
And then was it the Combine Harvester death? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Bring up the engine joke. You can write anything in an engine. Yeah, with the tractor.
And they just run them over.
That is the closest we will ever get to recreating the lawnmower scene from Brain Dead in a video game.
Yeah, exactly. And then
as usual, per usual is for Ubisoft, their final game is always like a big either new IP announcement or a big returning series announcement.
And this time,
you had Splinter Cell.
Can I say it this time, please?
Go ahead.
Let 'em do it.
They finally fucking did it, guys. Ubisoft finally fucking did it. We've asked them to do it for years, but it happened. Say it with me, guys. Beyond Good and Evil 2!
Which is going to be a prequel.
This time it's going to be a prequel.
But let's get to the trailer because at first I'm sitting here going, okay, interesting.
We didn't
then
want,
they showed the pig guy, and I'm sitting here going,
wait,
and then
you see the monkey talking, and it's like that.
The monkey who's my new favorite character.
Yeah, and you're like sitting here waiting, and you're like, because you're thinking, okay, is this just the new IP and he's the main character? It's like, no, keep waiting.
And I told you
keep waiting.
And remember what I told you too. There's that one shot when they're escaping and they're crossing that desert part.
Crossing the desert.
That's the same background they used in the first Beyond Good and Evil 2 teaser.
Mm-hmm.
From a few years ago.
From a while back. Not even a few years, a while back.
Oh yeah, that was like a couple years after the game.
And as far as we know,
and like 2 console generations ago.
And they didn't reveal systems, though. According to sources, it will be on Switch as well, from what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
So it could be like all consoles for it, including Switch.
Which, if that's true, hey guys, check it out. You don't have to. If you haven't already spent it, you don't have to spend an extra $400 to get a new system.
And that's the other thing I want to bring up. There was, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Was Starlink a Switch game?
Yes, it was.
3, possibly 4 games for Switch.
3 confirmed with a 4th possible one. That's pretty nice.
That's pretty good. Ubisoft did definitely a great job.
Well, because that was kind of the big problem that the Wii and the Wii U had was a lack of third-party support. So it's nice to see that at least one third party is actually, saying, hey, we like this system, guys.
Yeah, we like it.
It's good stuff.
So now, the Game of Conference.
It's just
I'm not gonna put Beyond Good and Evil 2. That's gonna be an honorary mention because they showed us it, but they never really showed us gameplay. I mean, it's still amazing that they announced it here. But my Game of Conference goes to Skull and Bones.
Yeah, same here.
Because it's something I think I've kind of secretly wanted for a while, and then when you kept on talking about like the same guys who did Rogue, and I started thinking about it, like it started growing. That little part of me started growing, like. That's amazing. They're taking what people loved about those Assassin's Creed games and making a whole fucking game. The game they always wanted to make but never could because of limited capabilities.
Yeah,
so I am just beyond.
That's why I like it. That's why I like when he came out and he was emotional because he was just like he's pretty much going like in a way he's like thank you for giving us the time to work on this. Give us. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Beyond Good and Evil 2. I'm talking about
I'm sorry.
Skull and Bones.
My mind's somewhere else right now.
No, that part was very touching too. Like the guy, like the Mario and Rabbids developer crying pretty much.
Yeah. But I'm sorry, back to Skull and Bones though. But yeah, like I said though, it's
While I am sad, we don't know at the moment. Don't know anything else about the game at the moment except for the fact it's gonna have Krakens.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know more, and that's why Skull and Bones is my game of the conference.
I know. I have to agree. I think, but that's my game of the conference as well. It's a game that pretty much they again like we keep saying over and over again. They saw that it has potential for its own based game and the success that it did, and it built up from there. And now let's just see where they're gonna take it from there.
Richard, what's your game of the conference? Just this press conference. You don't have to like go all out.
No. I'm agreeing with you guys for like actual like full game that showed us like game stuff and like trailery cutscene stuff. Yeah, Skull and Bones was the best one they showed.
Yeah.
But for like the best bit of news that could have come out of this conference, that still falls to the honorary mention of they finally actually are doing Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yeah, exactly, and it's very exciting. So But like you said, I mean, so pretty much we all agreed to it. Pretty much, Skull
and Bones is the game of the conference for Ubisoft.
Yeah, for us, pretty much.
But heavy honorary mention goes to Beyond Good and Evil 2, just because they announced that shit.
They just announced that's all they did. And with Skull and Bones, we got to see full-on gameplay for it.
I have a second honorary mention. Being the strategy RPG fan that I am going to give my second honorary mention over to Mario and Rabbids. Because just because strategy games are something I've loved playing in the past 10 years, and that one, like I said, it looks a lot like all of my favorites, like like all the Nippon Ichi style ones.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that one looks really good. I'd say if you've got a Switch and you like a strategy RPG, get it.
Yeah.
So overall, though, this on the list. It goes right below the Ubisoft press conference at the moment, pretty much.
For now, but we'll have to wait till
with third.
Go ahead. Sorry.
With third being the PC conference, which we didn't really fully watch for a reaction because we're not really PC gamers. But from what we did see of it, it was a very strong showing for the PC conference. So that's definitely number 3. And of course, at the bottom, always fighting for a tie at last place is the EA press conference and Bethesda press conference.
Yeah,
so I'm starting to really think EA did much better than Bethesda did.
Yeah, at this point, that's what it feels like.
But so far,
for what that's worth.
But right now, the top of the bar is
still Microsoft. It's still Microsoft, and we have Sony, pretty much, who's they gotta kick in high gear with either announcements or something.
Well, Christopher, I already told you, man, and I told you pretty much what they need to do. They need to come out and say pretty much the exact same thing, except they need to go PlayStations 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, for
you can play them all.
Yeah.
It's like and then pull out an old PlayStation copy of Crash Bandicoot or something, and just stick that sucker in.
Like Max said about with the Xbox, he's like, but can you grab the old disc for the Xbox and play it? That would be cool if PlayStation it will be like that. It would be pretty awesome.
Exactly.
Can I also say something?
Go ahead.
On the IGN podcast, when they were doing their predictions, they actually want to see Sony bring back the entire library to at least be played on PlayStation 4 instead of just,
Well, for the PS4 Pro, that would be how they do it, by revealing the same thing that Xbox did with the new one, saying that this one, we built full backwards compatibility into it.
Yeah.
You can play your PlayStation 1 games, 2 games, 3 games, and the new 4 games.
Yes.
Yep.
So overall, I mean, that will do it for the Ubisoft press conference.
Yeah.
So. Other than that, though, if you are new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about everything that happened today at E3, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about stuff like this, hit the subscribe button down below or at the end of this video. Richard? Nerdysheet?
Yes, of course. Everyone also down in the link in the description below. Go check us out at Nerdysheet Universe. Check out our convention coverage. And everything else that we've got down there. We've got a ton of great videos for you guys to see. They've got the link in the description down below. Please click it.
Yes.
Yeah, we have, like I said, you want to see any more of their stuff, like I said, we'll have it on the screen, but also in the description box down below.
Yeah, just put it right over my face right now.
I avoid the face part pretty much, but
there's a method. He has a method.
I have my method. I have my method, method of how I do things. But again, let us know what you think. Pretty much, what did you think of Ubisoft? Were you excited for Beyond Good and Evil? Did you really like how they did, was it Skull and Bones? Or did you have any other favorites that you liked that you were expecting for, that you're really excited for? I'm really shocked they didn't really show anything for either Division, Ghost Recon, anything like that for expansions. Yeah. Because I know they had that last year, and I'm shocked they didn't do any of that this year. Which I'm not saying I'm angry, but I'm like, it's just very interesting how they didn't go into it.
They got Microsoft levels of serious.
Well, that's what they did.
And maybe they just don't have anything ready to show yet.
That's probably what it is. That's another, that's a possibility as well too. But again, if you have any of your favorites, comment down below. Let us know what's your game of if it wasn't the one we chose, then please comment down below. Let us know what it was. We want to hear what your thoughts are on certain games, or why you're defending certain games. Maybe some that were like, it's not our type of game.
Yeah, so, and And next time we'll be covering the Sony press conference. That's gonna be later today as of this recording.
Yeah.
So
that'll be our last one, pretty much.
Yeah. So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
Richard.
And
Mari over here in the rocking chair.
So, and we'll see you guys on the next SRBTV.
See ya!
Later.
Hey, if you want to see any of our previous videos related to this video or just watch our previous videos, just click to the side and check it out.
Also, you can also check out our other stuff besides this one, including our SRBTV stuff and much, much more.
Alright, see ya!
Later.